This episode of Diary of a Madman is brought to you by my short story, The Plant, which you can pick up in multiple retailers for free. Head over to paulsading.com/fiction to grab your free copy today.
The simplest plan is always the best plan. The more variables there are, the harder it will be to control. The harder it will be to get a favourable outcome. Once I know your routine, I search out all the weak points and explore the surroundings. Look for the big brother's all-seeing eye. Darkened alleyways, population density, that sort of thing. And I have noticed a pattern in behaviour. You are more cautious, more guarded in the centre of the city than any other place. Here you're at your safest. There are literally hundreds of eyewitnesses, even late at night. The centres of our fair cities are littered with surveillance cameras. Literally nothing goes unseen. And yet here are where you're most attentive, you're most vigilant. Conversely, the further out you travel from the centre, the more relaxed you become, the less alert you are. Out on the edges of suburbia, there are less people, less cameras, more danger. And yet, you're so relaxed. It would surprise me if you jumped into my van without me having to accost you. You always stop for a breather at that same tree on the edge of the park. It's roughly about 7 p.m. You rub the back of your right calf, then tighten your laces. You take a swig from your bottle, and away you go again to complete your jog. It only takes you 54 seconds, but that's plenty of time. You aren't even bothered by the fact that the bulb in a nearby streetlight don't work anymore. From the tree line to the van is approximately 12 yards, and the cover is good. Add a little natural darkness, let's say a cool November evening, and I have the perfect spot to pluck you from your routine. Tuesday has the least amount of people, but you're always there, circling the park. The old couple walking that little rat on a lead that never stops yapping, sensibly never stray far from the safety of the light at the main gateway. And the teens on the swings, they always leave about 6. Thank God for capitalism. The amount of abandoned industrial buildings across the country is staggering, and there are 4 within a 10-minute drive at a park. I've covered every inch of them. Had them under surveillance for months. The old security camera signs do a great job peeping people out. Luckily for me, they didn't install the cameras. I can slip in and out without being seen. And I could keep you there alive indefinitely without anybody dropping by to spoil my fun. I could explain all of this to you, and you'd still stop at that same tree, with only another 20 minutes left on your 2-hour jog. That's the beauty of your routine. It's so hard to stop, so hard to break. Dilbert Dumbfuck, the trailer trash wife beater though, he makes it real easy for me. He stumbles his drunk ass back to his trailer when the bar shuts at 2 a.m. every Friday. Takes that shortcut right through the abandoned complex left over from the coal industry, and I can just pluck him up as he passes one of the outer buildings, drag him 10 yards into an old office, and cable tie his sorry ass to a chair. Happy days. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Few beers in his local bar, slip him a Mickey around 10 and get a head start on him. He'll be leaving an hour later, complaining about his stomach and his wife's shitty cooking, looking to smash her face in the fucking oven. That gives me a 3-hour window to play with. More than enough time to enjoy myself.
Thank you for your download and your listen of Diary of a Madman. This episode, like every episode in this season, was written by Dohai. You can find him on Twitter at Dohai666. It is also voiced by the one and only Kareem Cronfleet, who you can find on Twitter at BullshotUK. Both are immense talents I plan on working with for a long time into the future. The music, like always, is provided by Raul Vega of Rose Dry Podcast. If you have not given that a listen, please go do so. A little administrative stuff. If you want to help this show, please go give it a rating and review so that all those algorithms are manipulated and more wicked converts like yourself can find this show. Help others find this. That's a great way to support the show, and I appreciate it. If you would like more Madman, Subject Found, Who Killed Julie, or the new fantasy series that's going to come out, Crown of Thieves, make sure that you check out and follow me on Patreon. You can follow without actually being a patron. Doesn't mean you get all the access to everything, but at least you can check to see what's going on. There's a lot of great content, constantly releasing new stories of all genres for my patrons, so definitely check it out. A little note, Crown of Thieves on Twitter and Facebook. And then if you like to Instagram, you can just follow me at Paul Sading. But otherwise, if you're looking for Crown of Thieves and you're on Twitter, at COT_pod, and you can find it there, or just search for Crown of Thieves if you're a Facebook user. That's a new epic fantasy. It's going to be a series of novels that I'm currently outlining as of January 2019, and which will also have an accompanying audio drama, which is going to be a prequel to the books. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, make sure that you're going over to paulsading.com/crown-of-thieves, or check out one of those accounts. I talk about it all the time because I'm very excited. We've got 10 more episodes to go in this second season of Diary of a Madman, and I'm really excited for you to take this ride with us and see where this story goes. It's a very powerful story. I want to thank you one more time for your download and listen, for supporting people like Do Hai and Kareem Kronfli and Raul Vega and telling them that you love them. If you find them via this show, give them a shout out and let them know that you are a convert of the Madman, and that's how you found them. It's nice for them to hear that the nice things that they did for this show are paid back with them finding new people who want to follow them in some of the stuff that they're creating now and in the future. Until episode 8, keep being wicked.